So what's good, people? Welcome back to this channel. Okay, I'm actually going to be showing you real quick how to perform some, you know, technical analysis on this currency pair. We're actually dealing with GBPUSD in this particular, you know, video, and we'll also be, touching other currency pair as time permits. All right, so this is actually GBPUSD, and then, like I always said, the first thing to check out for when you want to do, your technical analysis is to begin from your week, your weekly time frame. Very important. So as you can see right here, we're going to be checking what the week looks like. Mind you, this is on Tuesday morning, and we're going to be checking what um is going on. As you can see on our weekly time frame, you can see that we are actually bullish. As in, you could see how bullish we are on this. This is actually beautiful. So you can see all of this, and then this is actually we're actually bullish. So don't get dismayed because although you know, like I always say, the best way to be able to interpret your weekly, you know, price action is for you to look at the first three candle before that current week. So you're not using the current week to um judge what the trend is. You're actually using the previous 3 weeks to be able to know what the current week is going to look like, and that's actually what we're doing here. So you see right here, this is you could see at some point where the entire overall chart shows bullish, as you can see right from here. So it's actually a pool, um, as you can see. Now, what is actually happening here is that this particular price action is trying to go, you know, is going to clear all of this liquidity. So if it clears this liquidity, then there will be a pull for a retracement, and after the retracement, then the bullish trend continues. So pretty much, as you can see, this is actually what it looks like. We are a GBP USD is fully bullish. As you can see, GBP. So this is actually, so we now know that we are bullish in the course of the month. So you see the first 3 weeks, previous week, as you can see, is bullish. So um, we can see that we are bullish. But then this particular week is actually going to price action is actually going to be clearing some liquidity that was formed previous months ago. So that's what we're actually anticipating for this week. So all right, we now move down to you could as well, if you see the need, you could actually get this zone out, you could mark out this zone, and then whilst you wait for what is going to happen, you can mark out this zone, because definitely if price bounces back to this zone, it's actually going to react. All right, so the next thing we do is, let's see how we can get over to our daily time frame on this point. So I'm just going to go to our daily time frame. So remember, we're bullish now. As you can see, this is our daily time frame, and then you can actually see what price action is doing right here. You can see how you can see some of this fair value gap formed and all of that. Remember, these are zones from the weekly time frame, and then these are daily time frame. So we have, you know, different top and analysis you could see right here. So this is a daily time frame, and on this point, I'm actually going to, I'm not necessarily going to be doing much, but just observing from a daily time frame. Now, there's a big fair value gap formed here. Definitely, price would want to react, to this particular fair value gap, and then give us that continuation of a bullish trend. So this is for our daily time frame. So let's upgrade back to, let's see what our 15, um, let's see what our 1 hour time frame is saying. So we'll be able to know what to do from here. And these are 1 hour time frame. Mind you, this is actually London session. London session. This is London key zone. London session. So as you can see right here, price is actually reacting to this zone in our 1 hour time frame. So you could as well mark out this zone and keep. Could mark out this zone and see. All right, as you can see right here, we're having another block here, because um, this particular order block led to a change of a breakout structure. So I'm going to be dissecting this one, get to a lower time frame. So you could see there's a fair value at present, and then price is actually retesting it. So whilst this, we're actually preparing for what our next move is going to look like. All right, so through to the let's get through to our 15-minute time frame and see what's actually going on. You can see how price is reacting, by proximity, and this is our zone. Remember, this is our zone. Now, um, you can see, and definitely this particular zone, price is actually going to respect the zone. Yes, it's going to respect the zone. So that's actually what we're looking at for in this place. And then when price respects the zone, it's definitely going to clear up all the most recent liquidity, as you can see right there. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's see what our 5 minute time frame is going to look like, and then we're going to be analyzing from our 5 minutes time frame. So pretty much, as you can see, price has actually hit through to this zone. As you can see right here, it's actually getting to this zone. And I told us that once price gets through to this zone, is definitely going to respect the zone. And from our daily time frame and then a 1 hour time frame, you could see that this particular zone tells a whole lot of things. And one of the things that this zone is telling me is that there's lots of congestion in this particular place here. As you can see right here. Yes, this place there's lots and lots of congestion right here. So there's lots and lots of congestion right here, as you can see right here. The congestion is much. So all right, all right, all right. Right, so pretty much, we've been able to see that this zone, yes, this zone is congested. This zone is congested. As you can see right there, it's well congested. So we are anticipating that definitely from this um action that price is actually trying to fulfill here, we are reacting to the market. Like I always said, you don't predict the market, you only react to the market. So if that is what has happened here, then we should be patient. We should patiently wait for the pull from here. Now if you watch, price is getting closer and closer and closer. Now this might actually be a pull because from here we are seeing lots and lots of um what is it called, congestion as well, telling us that yes, this particular zone is actually reacting to this fair value gap. But then when you see things like this, don't be in haste. Yes, one thing with the market is that you don't follow the market. um, yes, a couple of persons might decide to take a trade here and it will actually work out for them. Most persons it might not also work out. So, but then we don't. When I do top-down analysis, I try my possible best to um, not to um, rest on 60% assurance, 50% assurance. I always work with 90% assurance. That's why I'm always patient with the market for the market to come to me, and then I go ahead and get into the market. So for those, some persons might be very smart trader can get into this market from here, and it's actually going to still be a win for him. But I'm actually not going to get into this market. It's actually a good one, but I'm not going to be getting into the market because I've been able to do my analysis and understand that there's a much more zone that is going to be there's a zone that is going to be much more respected by price action, and that's what is now going to make me relax. As you can see, it's actually moving. So from here, for those who get into it, they will definitely become profitable from here. But I'm actually not into a short time trade. I'm actually into I want to be like the swing guys, so I have to wait for it to hit my perfect zone, and then it becomes a big boom from there. Are we together now? All right, now so continue from here. I'm just going to do something real quick. Let's see. I'm going to be doing that on a 15-minute time frame. So you'll see pretty much what it looks like on this. All right, so I'm doing that. Let me take this out. Remember, this is my zone that price is going to be respected. You now see why I refuse taking that or taking this particular trade right here. I decided to, I'm actually waiting because that's why you see when you flip in between time zones, you get a clearer picture of whatever it is that particular zone is trying to communicate to you, and that is actually going to now help you to be able to stake your trade. So pretty much you could see what my 15 minutes is saying. You could see what my might try to even do up to probably 30 minutes. You can see it is still a zone that is well respected, so I'm not really in haste. I have to wait for that zone. And then let me analyze this on 15 minutes. Remember, the lower time frame is just for you to be able to get your entry done perfectly. All right, now, so at this point now, the reason why I'm respecting this zone is, first off, um this zone has what we call, at this point, this zone has, coming, I'll be real quick here. All right, so I don't need an extended line. All right, so this zone has pretty much a breakout structure, as you can see right here. There's a breakout structure present here. So let me make this dark so you could see it clearly, so you can see there's a breakout structure. Now if you watch, we also have um we have different liquidity zones on this particular chart. Sorry, we have all of these are liquidity together now. So you can see these are liquidity zones, and then the liquidity zone is actually crystal clear. You could see it clearly, and then all of this, and we are having we're having we're having a sharp you know change of character right here. So this change of character is now what is going to lead us to a perfect zone for us to um, hit through, get our trade up, because now that zone is well respected, as you can see right here. So now with all of these conferences available, and don't forget also we have right here, we have our fair value gap right here. So since we're having our fair value gap right here, you can see real quick how beautiful this thing is right now. So pretty much these are actually our FVG, and then let me also make it a little bit dark so you could see what the analysis. So from there you've been able to see uh analysis on this particular trade, and with this it's actually going to be giving us a win-win trade, a win-win um profit on this particular trend. So this is how I've been able to analyze this particular trend, this particular chart. So for those who have this is actually GBPUSD. So you can go ahead and wait for it when it gets to our zone. Remember, this is our order block. This region is our order block because we're having our fair value gap here. So whilst we wait for it to get here, then we strike, and it becomes a big profitable win-win for us. I believe this has been able to help you so far. I would have, okay. Yes, I believe this has been able to help you so far. If you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever it is we drop a new video for you. And then also, if you want to be part of our community, links are right in the description. The way to be part, so you could learn more. All right, I'm going to be calling it a day right here while I wait for the trade to be able to, while I wait for the charts to be able to stake my trade. I'll see you in the next video.